need a lecture from, you know, the happy honeymooner right now.
Well, you need something. It sounds like things kind of got screwed up.
Well, they did, but I'm not the one that screwed him up. Annie lied to me.
You know, in case you forgot, Vanessa and I went through some things before we got married, too, but we love each other, so we worked it out. This thing with Annie sure doesn't go a little deeper than her lying to you?
I just thought she would be different, that's all.
How so?
I've already been through this before with Reva. She broke faith. She broke my heart. And if it weren't for my children, I don't think I would have survived it.
Is there something about my life with Joshua that I'm not remembering?
How would I know? You just remembered something?
Just got so cold all of a sudden.
Then let me hold you.
Oh. Did I do something worse than what I'm remembering? Tell me.
I can honestly tell you, you are aware of every bad thing you've ever done, so you don't have to beat yourself up anymore.
You swear to me there's nothing else.
I swear to you.
I just feel like there's still something missing.
Look, just let it go. You can make a new start now, Reva.
Here? In Goshen? These people know me as Rebecca, as a good person with a pure heart. And I'm not that anymore. I'm a fraud, a fake.
Then tell them the truth.
Oh, it would be just best if I left.
You say these people are loving and forgiving. Well, put them to the test.
Don't answer that.
Here's your chance right now. Abigail, Mr. Bloom, please come in.
Rebecca, is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. Couldn't be better.
We missed you at worship last evening. Only your illness or that of another has ever kept you away.
I'm sorry, Max.
Our concern was increased when we found these near the lake. They are yours, are they not?
Yes, they're mine.
Are you all right, Rebecca? You seem different.
No, I just haven't been myself lately.
Well, she's just fine.
My sweet Abigail. I'll be fine. I just need some time alone.
I'll have Charlotte look in on you this afternoon.
That won't be necessary.
No, I insist. If you need anything, have Mr. Spaulding come and get us. We'll be mending fences down to the south.
Thank you.
God bless you, Rebecca.
I couldn't even look them in the eye. I've got to get out of here.
We've gone over this. Where are you going to go?
Maybe I could go to Springfield.
Back to Springfield.
Do you think that Bud, Joshua, might want to see me anyway to see that I'm still alive?
What do you think?
Broke his heart so many times. Maybe it's best that I just stay the memory.
So, what does Reva have to do with you and Annie?
I just can't let Annie do the same thing to me that Reva did.
Vanessa said that Reva was the love of your life.
Yeah, well, she was. I mean, for as long as I can remember, she was the first girl that I ever played doctor with. You know, the first girl I ever kissed. She was my life. But she also had a lot of secrets. She had a lot of secrets that came out one by one, like bombs dropping from what I thought was a blue sky. Somehow, though, I could always bring myself to forgiveness with her. Because I knew she never really meant to hurt me. Somehow we would always find each other again. Loving Reva was like loving fire. The heat was very intense. But I got burned a lot. And I just don't know that I could put myself through that kind of pain again.
Joshua always forgave me. Always. And then I'd hurt him again. I don't know why I did it, but I did. I don't know how he could stay with me. How could he love me?
Isn't it obvious? He couldn't.
And that's why I ran away, isn't it? Why I drove myself off the end of that bridge. That explains everything, doesn't it?
I'm afraid it does. Annie's lies brought it all back. It was like I was right there with Reva again, like she had never died. The pain was exactly the same. So you tell me, why should I forgive Annie just to go through all of that again?
Well, I can tell you if you really want to know, but you might not be my friend afterwards.
Place. According to Farmer Bloom, your no-account brother's in that house right there. Shacked up with some yeller-haired milkmaid named Rebecca.
Well, brace yourself, brother dear. Sister's here.
Well, what the hell am I going to do?
Well, you can't stay here in Goshen. You're not going to go back to Springfield, so there's only one other thing to do.
What? Pray for another bout of amnesia?
No. Make a new beginning far away from here. With me.
What do you think you're doing here?
Ain't it obvious?
You want me to go away with you?
Well, you told me yourself you don't feel like you belong in this place anymore.
It's always Springfield.
Do you want to go back to Springfield, back to Josh?
No. All I remember is pain. I can't remember one good thing about me and Joshua together.
Nothing else?
Not a thing.
Look, it doesn't matter. Just put all that behind you.
And run away with you.
I once asked you if you thought my coming here was for a reason. I know it is. It's to take you out of this place. So come away with me, Reva. Today, now.
Look, I told you to stay back there. Now get back in the car.
No way, Queenie. I'm going in there with you.
Voice down.
I'm coming in there with you.
Oh, Shane, you are my chauffeur. Don't talk to me like that. Go back. Get in the car. That's an order.
I am not some kind of trained seal.
Well, of course you're not, dear. Seals can be trained.
Now, look, I slept half the night in the freezing cold. Wild animals howling all around me, unless that was you snoring. I am thirsty. I am hungry. I want some food. Eggs and coffee, biscuits and gravy.
Well, fine. You just go find a pancake house. Look,
No.
This is not a social call. My brother is in there. We have some very sensitive issues to discuss.
Not until I get a cup of hot java.
Oh, Shane. Are you going to make me hurt you? Go back to the car.
All right.
I may be confused about where I belong, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go anywhere with you. You said yourself that I had to stop running away.
Oh, I'm not talking about running. I'm talking about living. I'm talking about living the kind of life that you deserved, where you won't have to grovel or make excuses for who you are. No, a kind of life where you can wake up each morning glad to be alive. Wake up to each day filled with people and places you've only dreamed about before.
And you'd give me this kind of life?
I can, and I will. We'll go to Europe. We'll walk through the snow-filled streets of Vienna, watch the sunrise over the hills of Florence, stroll through the ruins of Greece. And we can go anywhere and everywhere you've ever wanted to.
Are you trying to buy me?
You would think that. Oh, I want to give you everything, Reva. I want you to have diamonds, champagne, caviar. I want to take you shopping in Paris. We'll even try to find a Picasso. And I'll buy you an Italian villa or a Swiss chalet or a Scottish castle to hang it in. We can have everything, anything you've ever wanted.
You have this all thought out, haven't you?
And we won't stop until we catch our breath, until we'll lie on the Riviera, kick back, relax under the sun, and enjoy each other.
Why? Why would you do this all for me?
Why do you think? Obvious? Reva, I want you in my life. I want it to be wonderful, and all you have to do is say yes.
I don't know what to say.
Look, let me do this for you. Let me do this for both of us. I mean, you don't have to spend the rest of your life wishing you were someone else. I think you're perfect as you are. Your life has been hell, Reva. And I think you deserve to be happy. Let me make you happy. So you'll come away with me.
Alan? Alan? Are you in there?
I don't believe it.
Alan, I know you're in there. Now, damn it, open the door.
I swear I'm gonna kill you.
We've got to open the door. Alan, I've come all this way. The least you can do is give me the common courtesy to talk to me.
Just ignore her and she'll go away.
Can't do that. Wait, no. That's my sister. I recognize her voice.
You mean her screech?
No, I've met her before, haven't I? I just can't picture her face.
Now, I can wait here all day if that's what it takes.
We've got to let her come in.
You won't say that you remembered her. If she comes in here, all of Springfield will know you're alive, and you won't have a chance to make future plans. Is that what you want?
Alan, I'm not leaving.
I'll go get rid of her and you hide. But crying out loud, Alex. What are you trying to do? Wake up the dead?
I knew you were in there.
Yeah, you did. Well, I guess Rick Bauer opened his mouth, huh?
Well, it's so nice to see you too, brother dear. Oh, my word. Yeah? What are you wearing?
Well, they're called clothes, and they do very well. I haven't needed a coat and tie or suit since I stopped going to those boring board meetings.
Ah, yes, which is exactly why I'm here, which, of course, you know all about.
Yes, well, I told you when I left Springfield that I didn't want anything to do, and I wasn't interested at all in Spaulding Enterprises.
Yes, well, I am, and I'm not going anywhere until I get some answers from you. So, where is she?
Where's who?
Well, your little hayseed harlot. The woman you've been shacking up with.
You know, Alex, I think this fresh air is starting to get to you.
Ah, stop it, Alan, really. Come on, the farmer who helped fix my car told me all about that woman in there. Well, my dear, you really must introduce me. I'm just dying to meet the little bumpkin who turned you into farmer in the Dale.
Alex, you're not going in there.
Oh, why ever not? Oh, Alan, I'm just dying to meet this little paragon of wisdom and virtue that spun you into this spiritual abyss. And to do what? Give up everything you've ever had? For what? Fresh churned butter?
Look, you can make fun if you want to.
Oh, my dear, I fully intend to. What is it? I never have a camera when I need one.
You really want to see what's keeping me here?
More than life itself.
Well, then come with me.
I do remember her.
Alan, where are you taking me?
Watch your step, Alex.
Ow! Oh, my Jacob!
You have to duck under that last beam.
I'm not climbing one more step, I'm telling you. I want to go back.
Good God, what are you trying to do? Kill me?
Lead me not into temptation.
Alan. Okay, I've got it. You just shut me up here, make me a prisoner, so I wouldn't go back and tell everybody in Springfield where you've been squirreling yourself away.
Just be quiet and look around. Isn't it beautiful? God's country. You know, when I came here, everything was green. The trees, the hills, the fields. Now then, things are red, orange, brown. Everything's changed, Alex. So have I. I now notice the sunrises, the sunsets. I mark each day one at a time, not by some boring board meeting or a quarterly profit, but by this. Isn't it magnificent?
Please, Alan's a bunch of dead meat smack dab in the middle of nowhere.
Well, that's what I thought, too, when I left Springfield. I put my gas pedal to the floor and tried to get through this dirt trap as fast as I could and get to the interstate. But then, I had an accident.
An accident? Were you hurt?
Pretty badly.
Oh, my God, you're serious.
Yes, I still have a little limp in my right leg.
I thought I noticed something in your walk.
Well, I haven't been up on my feet very long. I was unconscious for a while. They say I almost died, Alex.
How did this happen?
That doesn't matter. What matters is when you come that close to death. It makes you stop and look at your life. I mean, I had no choice. It was flat on my back. No distractions, nothing to read, except the Bible.
I became aware of how shallow and petty my life was. The goals that I had set up that I thought were so worth fighting for.
It didn't matter. It never did, Alex.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, I'd hurt you very deeply, Alex, and I didn't really know what to say. So I just thought I'd leave things as they were.
Oh, certainly somebody should have called me. The hospital, somebody.
I wasn't at the hospital. They took me to that house.
With the woman in it that you don't want me to meet.
That woman, Alex, happens to be the community healer.
Oh, really? And, well, just what particular part of you did she heal, Alan?
Anybody in there?
Oh, you are incredible. You expect us to welcome you back with open arms after the way you walked out on us?
It was right to leave. I was no good to you all back then. Just hanging around, not able to pull my own weight because I couldn't hold on to a job. You're better off without me.
You tell that to Mama. You crushed her. You broke her heart. She still hasn't forgotten it to this day.
Don't talk about what you don't know.
You crushed her!
I ain't gonna starve to death for anybody to pay him any mind around here. Somebody in there? Hello?